Hi, it's Michaela. I am back with another Dutch pour. Here is my base. It's black oxide by Amsterdam. I'm trying to show how thin it is. It's mixed about 1:1 with water. So I think you can see it a little bit better here up close. There's no mound. So I'm going to do a super simple composition on this 11 by 14 inch cradled wood panel. And I'm only using 3 colors, these pearl colors, and here you can see the consistency up close. They're a tiny bit thicker than the base. So I think this one is pearl blue, but it's very difficult to see the colors of these paints when they're in the little containers. So I keep trying to show the colors here in these little cups, but you'll be able to see them better when I blow them out a bit. And then it starts to become kind of obvious what they are, and I'll go over them as I lay the colors down. So I'm just using the blue, the yellow, and the violet along with this Pebeo iridescent precious gold. Just a super small amount of that, and actually the great thing, I'm starting to put the base down here, but the great thing about this pour is that you don't need much paint actually. As far as the colors go. I'm using this little mini blow dryer. It's just 1,000 watts. It gives you a lot of control, and I'm just gonna get the base down. So I was just playing around with these colors. I haven't used them much on their own. I have seen in other, fluid artist videos that they really pop on a black base. I'm just doing this very thin layer of this black base. So the wood panel was prepped with like a pouring medium to prime it and then black paint over it. And that I feel like that way I didn't need to use a ton of paint because I kind of sealed it with the pouring medium. And that first color was the pearl yellow. And now I'm going to add the pearl blue just onto half of it, and then the pearl violet onto the other half over there on the right. I feel like these colors are so forgiving blown over the top of the black that just adding a little more pearl blue there, that this is actually like just a really beginner friendly pour to do. And I'm adding this iridescent precious gold by Pebeo now, but you really don't need this gold. The pearl colors on their own have plenty of impact. So I'm just gonna torch the air bubbles and then add a little bit of the base around so that the colors will move, and also add some depth to the colors. So I'm going to start blowing the colors towards the edges now, and now you can see that pearl blue starting to pop, and just kind of go back and forth with the blow dryer a bit. Just try not to lose the pearl paint within the black. But otherwise, like I said, this is a super simple, easy pour because, you can't really make mud with these pearl colors, so that's makes it really fun to work with them. And I'm just gonna blow a little more of the pearl colors back to the center because I just felt like, there's too much black there. And I don't know what I was going for design-wise. I just was having fun blowing out the colors and sort of alternating the pearl colors as part of the design. I'm gonna torch now. So if you've seen my other videos, I love to torch and get these little tiny air bubbles to pop up and create this sort of fine detail. It's like a sprinkling of cells. I like how it adds interest and variation, but obviously this is a personal preference. You don't have to do this step. I also was thinking originally of this being kind of a space design, and I was playing with the idea of adding stars to it once it was dry, but I did end up just leaving it like an abstract, colorful piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch the rest with some music, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, I'm back. It's finished, and you can see how beautifully these colors blew out. I feel like the finger swipes in the center really connected the design. Some really beautiful gold cells. I do like the alternating blue, violet, and the yellow you can't really see when it's wet like this. And I just love all those little details that the torching added. So I'm going to show you the dried result now. And I do prefer this vertical orientation. So here it is dry. And these colors are so vibrant dried on the black. Like, it's kind of hard to believe even. This is in a very indirect light in my kitchen. There's no light shining on it. These colors are just popping in the daylight. Now, I did add a little bit of color to the finger swipes in the center because they weren't saturated enough when they dried. And you can see a little bit of an imperfection there in the center with the paint and also the wood grain slightly coming through. So I did put this resin finish on it. I felt like it would hide some imperfections and also create more depth. So I think this worked out amazing for this piece, and this was just such a simple design and easy process and really stunning results on this cradled wood panel. So it's actually even a bit difficult to show with all the reflection. So I'm showing it here on the floor. There's just less of the surroundings reflecting in it, so I just hope you can see it a little bit better. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it inspiring, and maybe you got some ideas from it. Please let me know in the comments. It'll really help the video and my channel. And I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.